So Rumba walk. So I strongly recommend to start learning ballroom dance from the Rumba walks. So I will explain Rumba walks, progressive walks forward. So we start with the forward walk first. So first of all, put your weight on one leg, free leg on the back. Now, front leg should be slightly turned out, okay? Not parallel, not in, so slightly turned out. And the back foot also has a little bit turnout, natural turnout. So this will be your starting position. Now, tummy in, picked up, shoulders down. So this is already will be a great starting point to actually catch your balance and feel yourself on one leg. Now, this free leg, put it on ball of the foot, not on toe, on the ball of the foot. Have it as a support. And now, using this leg, you see we have beautiful straight spine. Try to maneuver your weight forward and back, just slight rocking movement. So when you stand on this leg, it's not a frozen position, so there is a little bit here space to actually rock your spine, maneuver your body weight forward and back. So body weight will be represented by our spine. So spine is a straight line. You see my spine straight line goes through the whole body into the leg. And now you see your spine can be towards the heel, towards middle of the foot, standing foot, or on the ball of the foot. So by using this back leg and also using a standing leg, we can start slightly rocking our weight back and forward. So step one, just get into this position. Align yourself. Ideally, look in the mirror so you can see, use your body straight, or like this, or like this, like this. So we want to straight, keep your hips under the body, under your shoulders. Now we stay in a straight line. Now using your back leg, we're gonna try to rock like this, maneuver our body weight forward and back. Now, as we're maneuvering our weight forward, our hip pendulum will start changing to my left. So from here, your hips start to change here. So you see as my spine stay towards the heel, I'm using this like towards ball of the foot. Now when my spine is towards ball of the foot, I have almost feeling like I'm falling, my hip changing to my standing leg. So the pendulum change. So this will be a great starting point. Now from here, once we're in this position, we maneuver our weight forward, like almost we're gonna fall. Now from here, we're gonna rotate our standing hip and get our leg under the body, maintaining beautiful position. So from here, we start like this, we maneuver our weight forward, almost like feeling we're falling, controlled fall, and then we collect our leg under with a slight hip rotation. Now next step from here, we're gonna keep traveling our spine forward, and as our spine forward travels, we strike with our leg and heel through the ball of the foot, heel lands on the floor, and ideally our body weight should land more or less in between feet in this middle position. So let's rewind. So from here, we stay on one leg, we're maneuvering our weight forward, collecting leg under. That neutral position is extremely important. Now we strike our leg, we land into that split weight position. Now from here, use the power of that back foot, of the back leg, and now by rotating your thigh, so this is the muscle, this is your thigh. By rotating your thigh, you're gonna complete weight transferring from the middle into the heel, into the middle, and into the ball of the foot. Okay, so let's do it again from this side. And let's go from here. So we're maneuvering our weight forward, collecting our leg, strike the leg, land in split position. Now using your back leg to complete our body weight towards the heel, middle of the foot, ball of the foot. So now we again in this position. From here again, we collect our leg under our body using small rotation here. We strike the foot, split weight position, and now we're transferring our body weight. So let's do a little bit faster, more connected way. So we're transferring our body weight, and we may say count and now on count we collect the foot under and a number, we're gonna strike the foot, 2. And that landing of that foot is your rhythm, count 2 for the rumba. Now we're using our back leg to transfer the weight, and collecting leg under, and then the next number, the next beat, 3. From here, the same. Transfer weight, collect, strike. Transfer weight, collect, strike. Let's do the same from this angle so we can see more clearly what's happening. So we start like this, with a forward rumba walk. So we're maneuvering our body weight, collecting the leg under, strike into that split weight position. Now using your back leg to complete body weight, and repeat. And 2, and 3, and now next one, rumba, we have counts 2, 3, 4, 1. On count 4, 1, we have a little bit more time to complete our body weight. So the foot will strike on count 4, and then from here we have and 1 and. So we have a little bit longer. So if we do set of the full bar of the music, 2, 3, 4, 1, we're gonna slow down our body weight transferring on count 4, 1. Let's do it again. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and So treat this technique as a pixels. Like we have small pixels, and then we connect them into beautiful flow movement. Of course, when you dance very fast with the music, you're not gonna stop here, then transfer. But if you practice like this slowly, as you go faster with the music, you're gonna have incredible flow and control of your body weight transferring, which is absolutely essential. So let's repeat. So we stand on one leg, we maneuver our weight forward. So that's little movement here. It's a big, big secret, big thing to do. And then we go and 2 number, we strike the leg, split weight position, transferring weight, and 3, and 4. And here we have a little bit longer, so we can have a little bit more tension on that back leg to resist, to transfer the weight a little bit slower. And we can go again. Now I'll demonstrate a little bit faster with the count so you see the flow of it. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and. Now, most common mistakes for forward rumba walks. So number 1 mistake is when people transfer weight immediately. Look something like this. From here, people arrive over the leg, arrive over the leg, arrive over the leg. So that will create a pretty strong rhythm, but you're not gonna have a continuity and musical flow. So that's not recommended. That's why landing more or less in that split weight position give you that opportunity to dance your spine and dance your hip and be a little bit more continuous. So another mistake, very common for forward rumba walks, it's weight has become very delayed, meaning you go here and the weight is never being transferred over. That's also not recommended because you're gonna stay very much behind the music. So the ideal formula is like we already established. We stay on our leg, we can be slightly in a split weight position, we maneuver our weight, land in a split position, now finishing our weight, and here we can add a little bit even hip action, and then we progress forward with a lot of control. So I'll demonstrate this way so it's more easy to see. So we start on one leg, pick up posture, shoulders down. So we have playing with our spine first. We have and 2 split weight, transfer, and 3, and 4, and 1, and. So the same from this angle. So we maneuvering our spine, land into the split position, gradually transfer. Maneuvering spine, land in the split position, transfer. Split weight, transfer. So now practice like this and then try to just connect to create much more flow. Now, if we talk about backward rumba walks, how to do backward rumba. So in backward rumba walks, idea is similar, but there is some differences. So start in this position where your leg is collected under your body. So here, instead of, remember how we did forward rumba walks, we are maneuvering our weight, almost like falling forward, collecting leg, then strike into split weight position. Here we collect, we're gonna send our leg first. That's the big difference. So we send our leg first. Ideally, land your leg on the heel from here. Now, if you notice, when I send my leg, my hip is still towards my left. So if you look from here, you see, and so my hip is still here. I'm not sending it right away there. So it's very important. So you go and strike, for example, count 2, split weight. And now from here, imagine like you're pushing off with your hands from the wall, and you're gonna transfer your weight to this leg, and hip gradually gonna change. So let's try again. So you go and step. Now transfer your spine, hip changes. Now from here, collect your leg under your body, strike again. So now my hip is on this side, and then we're transferring our body weight. Collect, strike, and then transfer. So if we do with the rhythm of rumba, we have counts 2, 3, and 4, 1. So the last one, on the 4, 1, we're gonna have to control that weight transferring a little bit longer. So we're gonna use a little bit more muscle, more resistance in order to be with the rumba music. So let's do all the steps together. So you go and 2, and 30, and 4, and 1, and. So this is also called progressive rumba walks backward, because we are progressing. We can do hundreds of walks back. I do only 3. Let's do from this angle. So review. So we collect our leg under, and so we always start with some action, changing pendulum, and strike our foot behind 2, spine still forward, and then gradually through the control, transferring weight back. Collect foot, strike the leg, transfer. Collect foot, strike the leg, transfer. Now let's do it a little bit more in a flow. I'll count a little bit faster so see how we can connect this. And 2, and 30, and 4, and 1, and. So this will be the best way to create incredible flow. And I want to remind again, of course, when the music, you dance very fast with the music, you're not gonna doing this. But like if you practice this way, and you will be able to have more or less control of the weight transferring, and it's very essential for Latin American dances. So let's review. So we learn our forward progressive walks and backward walks. So for the forward walk, we stand one leg, and we're maneuvering our spine, getting to that almost controlled fall position. Then we collect our leg under the body, we strike leg into the split position, and then we're transferring weight over. Collect, strike, transfer. And now for the backward, in a way we were drifting our body weight forward still, because you don't want to have your body weight backward, otherwise you're going to be back weighted. So in a way you have a little bit weight forward, now you strike the leg, so here the leg go first, and then we're transferring our body weight. Collect, strike, then you transfer. Collect, strike, and then we transfer. So this is 2 the most fundamental steps. Follow for more. Now for private dance lesson, you can go to beverlyhillsdancestudio.com to schedule lessons. And for online lessons, you can go to App Store or Google Play Store, find Dance with Oleg app. You can learn online. Enjoy.